Hello everyone, my name is Gopika, and as a leader in my town, I would implement a reading program for elementary students in Hamden. First of all, let me tell you why I chose this topic. I chose this topic because I've loved to read ever since I can remember. That was one of the factors that made me choose this topic. Another thing was that nowadays I see so many young kids with an electronic device in their hands for the majority of the day. Also, you may have noticed that in the beginning I said that this will be a reading program for elementary students. And there is a reason for that. Studies show that if kids start the habit of reading books from a young age, they're more likely to keep it going through their whole life. Now, you might be wondering, okay, well, she wants me to read a book, right? So I can just read an ebook or an audiobook. Or better yet, I can just watch the movie. After all, ebooks, audiobooks, and movies are just different formats of a physical book. Well, I hate to break it to you, but they're not. Let me tell you what I mean. Reading versus ebooks, audiobooks, and TV. Studies show that if you read frequently, you're less prone to get Alzheimer's disease, and watching too much TV is a contributing factor. Also, if you read a book, you're more likely to take out more information than from an audiobook. It is also super easy to get distracted while reading on an electronic, like a text from a friend. While on a book, you can't. Now, I bet you're wondering, okay, so she's saying all these things about reading books in her book program, but how is it really going to work? Well, I'm going to tell you. First of all, it will be run by volunteer middle school students. Each student will be assigned a group of students in the same grade. Then, they will pick an age-appropriate book, and the group will meet weekly in a public space, where they will have interesting discussions and activities related to the book. Well, you might be thinking, what if none of the kids like to read? There will be an ample of fun activities that will make them want to read. For example, the kindergartners and first graders might dress up in costumes or play games related to the book. And the older kids might put on a play or have a debate. But don't worry, they will be supervised by adults. Now, I'd like to conclude this presentation with my favorite quote about reading. It's by George R.R. Martin. A reader lives 1,000 lives before he dies. The man who never reads lives only one. Thank you so much for your time and attention.